What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. We are up pretty early. It's 7:30 in the morning. Literally normally wake up at this time to go to work, or well, actually I would be at work by now. I get to work at 7, before 7, but got ourselves some homemade coffee, starting the day off with the Evo. I wish we would have had time to wash it before we pull up to a Carvin, but we didn't. So per usual, we're showing up crusty, dusty, just complete nastiness of a vehicle. The other day I did the oil change on the Evo, and I'm gonna put some of that footage I filmed from the other day right now, and we're gonna warm this thing up and go see some cars. We got ourselves a fellow brother on the cat cam, but like I said, I'm gonna put some of that footage that I filmed the other day before we go and see some of these cars. All right, guys, we made it to the car wash. We're with the good old Corolla because this thing is super filthy, but we got lucky because they actually had the 1040 for once, and then they also had, I tried to buy this the other day and another Walmart didn't have it. We're gonna redo the headlights and hopefully clean up the oxidization that's on the headlights and do this correctly. I learned my mistake. When you're switching between the 2000 grit and 3000 grit sandpaper, you're supposed to spend a lot longer when you go up, so we're gonna do that. But before we do any of this and get back home, we're gonna wash this thing. And yes, I know it needs a respray. I want to know what you guys daily drive when you're not driving your Evo, guys. Comment down below. Hopefully someone has like a Volvo or something funny. This is the best like $900 purchase when I used to work at CarMax I've ever spent. I'm never selling this car ever. We've done in like, I don't know how many months on this thing, but it's a trip being out here again, guys, because this is actually the city where I used to live when I first started this channel, and I forget how close it is to the mountains. I don't think you'll be able to really see it in the video because there's too much trees and stuff in the way. Okay. But
oh, you can see it right there.
It's a trip because this is literally like not even this is like 5-10 minutes away from Glendora Mountain Road, which if you guys live in the area, you guys know GMR. It's a very popular road that people drive at night. And at some point we're definitely going to get a car that we can carve the canyons with. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, why don't you do it with the Evo? Honestly, I care about that car and I think it's too special, and if I crash that car or like something happens, I'll be pissed. I'd rather buy something cheaper I don't care about as much to canyon run and thrash, even if it like messes up the paint on the bumper or something. Like, at some point we'll drive the canyons with the Evo, but I want a dedicated thrasher car is what I'm trying to say. On a side note though, I don't know how many guys live in Southern California or live somewhere else, but what's crazy is how like just ridiculous real estate has skyrocketed over here. Literally in like 2012, 2013, houses out here were about 300, like 350 in that range. If you bought in like 2010, 2012, they're even cheaper than that, like 200. A lot of the houses like over here, like the house I was living in at the time was like 350. Now the same house is 800,000, which is nuts because that was not even 10 years ago. It was literally like 5, 6, I don't even remember, I can't do math, 7 years ago maybe. But it's just nuts. If you guys are watching and you have the ability to buy a house in your hometown, I don't feel like you'll lose any money on real estate. Even if you live out of state or somewhere crazy, buy your house, because it's just getting harder and harder because there's too many people in the world. guys, we made it back home after running a bunch of errands. Went to Walmart, washed the Corolla, and then we also stopped at the grocery store real quick. The sun sets in like 30 minutes, so I'm going to try to bang out this oil change real quick. Otherwise, I'll never do it, because I'm like, when you get in that mode and you want to get stuff done, it's like you got to get it done in that moment. Otherwise, it'll never happen. But I got the 2050 weight. I got the 1040 because this car's on E85, and if you guys don't know, if you run E85 or any kind of alcohol-based fuel, there's water that gets mixed in with the oil. So if you are running E85, you should run thicker oil, because water mixing with oil is pretty obviously gonna ruin the consistency or water down the oil. So thicker oil is kind of a cheap insurance, honestly, for any performance car. I feel like all of my experience with Japanese, my experience with all Japanese cars is thicker tends to be cheap insurance. So anyway, we got ourselves, and also if you guys are wondering the stupid rodent problem I had, they chewed a hole in this stupid McGuire's thing I had and spilled all this, and that sucks because there's no water hookup in this garage to like pressure wash this out. So when time comes to move, I don't really know how I'm gonna clean that out. I'll figure that out at some point, but got ourselves some 1040. Gonna try to bang this out, hopefully have enough daylight to get this done and maybe even go for a quick drive, because I haven't driven this thing in like probably like a week or so, and I like to drive it at least once a week, just that way the alternator recharges the battery. It'll get even worse once I get the motorcycle battery in this thing. So also PSA, always use jack stands. If you guys don't, you guys are crazy, because getting squished would be no fun. We're going to K&N Cars and Coffee, literally hosted by like K&N Air Filters that you guys all know so much about. They're actually hosting Cars and Coffee at Angel Stadium here in California. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I've ever gone to any of their events. I've gone to events at Angel Stadium with car stuff in the past. Nitto Tires used to host some really cool events. Nitto, I think like the Enthusiast Day or something. I can't really think of the name. It's too early. But hope you guys are all doing well. If you're not, kick back, relax. I hope this video helps take your mind off some things you guys are going through. And let's go enjoy some 4G63 goodness and hopefully see some cars. I don't get to drive this car enough. I mainly drive it when I film videos with you guys and stuff. So, and you already know how much I post. So anytime I get to drive this thing, I'm stoked. Also, pretty soon I'm gonna be fixing this thing up. It's had a check engine light and a rough idle, and I'm pretty sure it's the ignition coil or spark plugs. We're gonna do both soon on the car. Let me know if I should film that, or you guys don't really care. I know you guys always bug me to make an overland car or overland videos. At some point we're gonna get the ball rolling on this thing. Evo takes priority obviously, but we're gonna slowly piece this thing together over time, and eventually we're gonna get out onto the trails and stuff. It'll be fun. Get you guys a quick little pan of the car. Damn, this thing looks sick tucked away. Oh man, I can't wait to actually give this thing the proper love it deserves, guys. Working a full-time job and finding time to just scrape by with these videos makes it difficult, but God, I love this car. This thing is so sick. Nothing like burning some E85 in the morning. Just wait for my girl to come downstairs and we're about to roll out. If you guys love Evos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Help share the video, I really appreciate it. was saying, summer is here. It's 90 degrees. We're going to Costa Mesa, which is close to the ocean, so hopefully it cools down. But honestly, tinting the Evo was the right move, like when I did, because it's already getting really hot over here in Southern California. I honestly hate the summer. The only thing cool about it to me is that the days are longer, but either way, there should be some really cool cars today, and hopefully we come up on some kind of die cut or die cast. I think it's die cast, not die cut. What am I saying? It's a sticker. Die cast models or some kind of car or something.
But people can see what California traffic is like.
Stuck in some good old California traffic. I want to know your guys' opinion about the new Bronco. Because I low-key think they're cool, but I don't know if they're worth the like crazy price tag so people are paying for them. I know Ford had like the worst markup in history when these things came out. Let me know what you guys think. Brand new. Alright guys, we just pulled up to Jada Toys. We're super far because it's actually really packed. We'll see a bunch of cars right now, but the curbside parking is always the best parking. Check out this Oxford Green E46 M3. Look at this thing. Damn, with the cinnamon interior, I don't like the soft top, but this color is sick. If I sold the Evo, this is what I would consider right here, guys. Damn, my man got no plate on. I like it. You see where the steering wheel is, babe?
Yeah, it's on the right side.
This car does not need an introduction, guys. This is so crazy to see in person. My lord. Where's Sun King? So crazy. So crazy. Someone get the groceries because my man got the bags. Jeez. I don't know how well this is going to show on camera, but this color on this BMW is insane. M6. Now you can kind of see it through camera. This is insane. Someone comment down the pin code. Here we got the inside. Check it out. Music is blaring, so I'm gonna put my own music right now. Sorry guys.